Hello, everyone, and welcome to break number 0006 with Maritime Sports Cards. We have tonight two boxes of 2023-24 Upper Deck Series 2. We have one box of 22-23 Upper Deck SP Game Used and one box of 22-23 Upper Deck Trilogy to open. Huge night potentially. There could be a Bedard in either one of these two boxes. We've got some really nice game use stuff, and Trilogy's got some great autographed and plexi cards that we can pull. Before we get started, I will put up a note here for the very next break that's coming up. That will be on Thursday, March 21st. Thursday, March 21st, I am doing something a little bit different. I am not going to include Chicago. There'll be 31 teams, 31 spots, no Chicago. Everybody that has a spot in the break will be able to be eligible for any Chicago Blackhawks cards that are pulled. Meaning, if we get a Bedard Young Gun and a couple of Bedard inserts, or a Bedard card from the O-Pee-Chee, a Bedard card from the Upper Deck, Artifacts. Any of those cards are going to be randomized and distributed amongst everybody in the break. I think that's probably the fairest way to do that, so that everybody that's in the break has a shot at something Bedard related. So that's for next week. I anticipate those spots are going to go quick, so you may want to visit maritimesportscards.com and grab your break spot for next week as soon as you can. All right, so before we get started, we're going to have to randomize up our teams. So I've got the list of teams that will be up here. We're going to randomize everything. What I will do is randomize the list of teams 3 times. I will then randomize the list of people in tonight's break 3 times. We did not completely sell it tonight. We had one spot that did not sell, so my name is there. My name is Sean R. So if Sean R turns up beside Chicago, I will hit the randomize button one more time. I'm not here to necessarily make money off of all of you. I'm here to have some fun, do some rips and breaks, and it's for entertainment purposes. For me to land on Chicago would just not be fun for the rest of everybody else. So I will take myself out of the running for Chicago. If it shows up, I'll hit the button one extra time, and I'll keep going until my name is not beside Chicago. So let's get these things randomized. I will be right back. We'll do it 3 times on the left, 3 times on the right. Good luck, everyone. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3 for the teams. I'm going to do the exact same thing for the participants. That's 1, that's 2, and 3. Looks like Chicago is spot number 30, which is to Roger A. Congrats, Roger A. on Chicago. Good luck on the break tonight. Let's hope for a Bedard Young Gun. Wouldn't that be sweet? I'm just going to go AFK for a quick second here while I take these names, put them up on a graphic that I can display on the screen throughout the break. That way you can keep track of which team is assigned to you. So I will be back in just 2 seconds flat here. Okay, should have everybody up on the screen there. You should be able to see which teams are yours. Again, congrats to Roger A. on the Chicago. Let's get these cards out of here. We'll start with the one on the left tonight. Once again, good luck to everyone. If you do have any questions, you can sure put them up in the chat. Love to hear from everybody that's here. Did try something a little bit new as well with the overlay here. I think it's possible if you put an emote in chat that it'll start floating around in the overhead cam, or so it should. Don't know what that'll look like, but might be interesting. All right, so we'll get started here. I will go through the very first pack for those that might be new to the product, maybe haven't seen it before. Everyone can take a look at what those base cards look like, and then we'll go through a little bit quicker. Remind your base cards are not sent out to you. If you bought into the break, you are only going to be sent any inserts, hits, parallels, which there are at least 3 of per pack in this particular product. And let's get into it. Okay, so these are the base cards. Typical Upper Deck flagship product. Beautiful high gloss cards, front and back. And as I said, there will be a bunch of base cards here in the start. And we are into our very first insert or parallel. This one's the Instinctive. These are the goalies. It's Jake Ottinger. Then we have Deep Roots, which I'm a big fan of this year. I think these look fantastic. It's a matte finish here. It's got a unique feel to it. You can feel the roots on the card. Just really well done, in my opinion. And then what do we have here? Oh, we got a portrait of Seth Jones. Then that should be followed by a bunch of base cards. In each box of Hobby Box, which I am opening tonight, that's the product, there are, or should be, 6 Young Guns per box, sometimes more, but on average 6. So we'll hope to get some decent ones tonight. If you don't get the Bedard, there is some other really great Young Guns in here. Leo Carlson's one of them. Connor Zary, I think, is good. Benson, and some others in here too. So here we go through the base cards. Another insert card. This is PC or player character, meant to kind of be video game like. Sebastian Aho. It's our first Young Gun here. Congrats to Florida. Not sure who had Florida. Let me put the teams back up in case you're joining a little bit late and you're not sure which team you have. So congrats to Florida. I'll get that sleeved up in 1 second. Oh, and here we have a program of excellence. These are quite cool. It's a canvas. This one is Todd Harvey. Would have been lovely to see a Bedard there. So that one not assigned to a specific team, so we'll randomize for that card at the end. If I do forget, somebody please remind me. I'm going to get that sleeved up and put into a top loader, as well as this Young Gun here. Okay, so there's our first Young Gun of the box, and hopefully there will be 5 more and some decent ones. I'll put that program of excellence here to remind me to make sure I do randomize that and assign that to somebody. Instinctive, Jake Allen, no longer with the Montreal Canadiens. Oh, we got an Upper Deck Black. Congrats to Calgary. The Upper Deck Black canvas are definitely more rare, so congrats to Calgary. And we've got a Superstar. Just here are all the base cards. Black canvas in a sleeve. We'll put that one just over here. upside down Young Gun Deluxe. Congrats to Chicago. That's going out to Roger A. It is a numbered card. It is numbered 157 out of 250. So Luke Phillip. Got our player character of Caulfield. Oh, and another Young Gun. Okay, can't say I've seen that happen. I guess that's because the Deluxe Young Gun didn't count as a regular Young Gun. So that's nice to see. So congrats there to Columbus. We got our base. I'm going to get both of those in a top loader right away. Certainly off to a nice start. So the deluxe ones here, they've got a slightly different coloration. It's like a steel blue color. And of course it has the word deluxe and numbered. Definitely much more rare than a regular. And then we've got the Ecliptic cards. New this year, I believe. This one's the Sparkle version. Jack Hughes. Another canvas. Jake DeBrusk. Congrats to Boston. And an honor roll. Nesterenko. There's another Ecliptic. This one is of Caulfield. Regular version, not Sparkle. Deep Roots. Connor McDavid. Congrats, Edmonton. That's a beautiful card. Not sure who has Edmonton, but congratulations. And we got Tyler Engel, Young Gun. Congrats to Columbus. That's two Young Guns for Columbus tonight. Through our base here. Monster Season new this year as well. These are all of Connor McDavid. And it's got a game, and then on the back it's got some stats from that game. Kind of a neat concept. So there's quite a few of them. I can't remember how many are in the actual set for that one, but it's actually quite a few. There's an Instinctive and an Honor Roll. All the rest here are base. Okay, we've got a PC Sparkle version, Jack Eichel. Not sure what everyone thinks about Vegas and their approach to things. They're potentially taking advantage of the long-term injury, picking up a whole bunch of guys well over the cap, and well, will they magically return for the playoffs? Hard to tell. Sounds like, oh, there's another nice canvas here. Pettersson, big contract for him, probably well deserved. I think on par with a Nylander. And then an honor roll. Yeah, so the GMs are all meeting. I guess GM meetings are coming up, and one of the topics is this long-term injury and how teams are taking advantage of that at the trade deadlines, and possibly some changes coming for next year. I don't know why they don't just extend the same thing that they do for the regular season, that you just can't be over cap. Perhaps that's what they're going to come up with. There's Ovi, a bunch of base. Well, it looks like we got an outburst coming up. We got a Matty Beniers PC card. We've got a Young Gun. Congrats to St. Louis. And then we've got our very first outburst card. These are one per hobby box as far as I understand. And it is of Calgary Flames. Congrats, Calgary. That's the silver outburst. And then a bunch of base here. outburst up there. So there's a young gun outburst. Oh, you know what? I didn't even notice that. It's a young gun outburst. So even better. Congrats again to Calgary on that one. Again, I don't think that young gun counts as a young gun in the box. I might be wrong here, but I don't think it does. Got 3 more packs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 regular young guns, potentially 2 more. Might be getting greedy there. These 2 deluxe and the outburst are quite nice. Feel free to correct me in the chat there if I'm off base on that, but I do believe that we might still see another young gun. Got our first Dazzler. This one's a blue Dazzler. I think it's Raymond. Congrats to Detroit. Ecliptic, Sidney Crosby. All sorts of talk about whether or not he is with the Penguins next year or not. I don't know how I feel about that. I'd hate to see his career go out on a low, so maybe going to a team where he's got a shot at another cup is what I'd like to see for him, but it'd be so weird seeing him in another jersey. Looks like we do have another young gun in behind. And we have Connor Zary. That's a really nice young gun. Congrats to Calgary. That's 2 nice young guns for Calgary. Rest our base here. My theory may be correct. Through the base. This is also new this year. This is the director of boards. These are the heavy hitters in the league. Kind of nice that they get their own cards. I mean, typically they wouldn't have anything special. This is the Sparkle version. Pat Maroon, of course, also traded. And we have another canvas, followed by a portrait, Linus Ullmark. Couple of base. And if I'm right, we might have 1 more young gun in this last pack. Could it be the one we're looking for? Okay, we got Bergeron on the PC card. It is another young gun, unfortunately not the Connor Bedard, but wow, what a box. We get 8 total young guns? 9. No, 8. 8 total young guns. Congrats again to Clemmo and another canvas. Sweet. Let's get that one all sleeved up. It was pretty heavy for Calgary and Columbus. 2 young guns each. We got a Chicago, a St. Louis. Team Canada, which we will, not a young gun, but a Team Canada program of excellence, which we will do a randomizer at the very end. A lot of canvas cards in there too as well. That was pretty cool. All right, let me set these aside. I'm going to put this deluxe up there. That one's a fairly rare version of a young gun. That should definitely be displayed. So far, I think probably the top young gun out of the batch there is Connor Zary. And I'll just put these off to the side slightly. Program events. And then I think what we'll do is, rather than go back to back on the Upper Deck Series 2, we'll dive into the trilogy, game used, and then follow up with Upper Deck Series 2. Let me put the teams back up for everybody in case you're not sure which team you've been assigned. Should be on the screen now, and you can have a look. All right, so we're here. We've got 22-23 trilogy. Of course, we're looking for some of the rookies pictured on the front here. We got Boldy, Beniers, Owen Power. 1 autograph per box on average, and 1 memorabilia card. There's also some plexi or clear cards in here. They're actually very thick cards. Hopefully we'll get some of those. I don't know how well that shows on camera, but my goodness, there's a lot of different inserts that are available in here. All the odds are listed on the back. Definitely not going to go through all of those. But an interesting product. They actually discontinued this product for a year and then brought it back. So I'm glad to see that it's back. I think it's definitely an interesting one. There's 6 packs in a box, 4 cards per pack, 24 cards total. So not many packs in a box, but hopefully it makes up for content. To be perfectly honest, this is the very first box of Trilogy I've ever opened. I did not get into Trilogy back in the days when it was around. It just wasn't a product that drew me in. I was definitely more mainstream with the Upper Deck flagship products. I did not branch out myself too much into the other subsets that are out, like Trilogy and so on. So this is a bit of an experience for myself as well. Glad to have you along for it. Good luck, everyone. And of course, those are kind of tough to open. So there will be base cards usually in the front and back. So this is the base card here. Classic design for Trilogy. I've taken a look at a bunch of them that are online. Of course, seen them around at card shows and so on. Just never opened a box myself. That's what the base card looks like. And then we'll have another base card here on the back. We'll set the base cards aside and get into the good stuff. So we got a rookie rendition of Nathan Smith. Congrats to the Coyotes. We have a filler card. And then in behind that, we have a Matt Boldy Blue, which is awesome. This thing is numbered to 25. I believe that says number 2 of 25. It's kind of hard to see. I got a glare of a light. Maybe it's number 7. Number 7 of 25. Congrats to the Wild. Pretty sweet pull. Get that one sleeved up. Go Matt Boldy. Couple base cards. And we'll pop into this next one here. We've got another filler card. Not the easiest packs to open. All right, so we got our base card there. We should have another base on the back, which we do. Let's see, what do we have? Another Matt Boldy. Jeez, congrats to the Wild. This is the Trilogy generation, so we can get a past player, a present player, or a future player. Of course, Matt Boldy in his rookie season during this time frame, so he is in the future category. Not numbered. You can get autograph versions of these, but a nice card. And what do we got in behind? We got Marcel Dion for the LA Kings. Congrats to the LA Kings. This is a numbered card, 242 out of 299. This is a past and blue parallel. As you can see from the Matt Boldy card, this is the base, the silver. The blue is a parallel. Congrats to the LA Kings. Let's flip those over just so you can see the backs. Again, pretty sweet looking cards. Sleeve. Matt Boldy in a top loader. Some would say he's not quite playing up to his expectations this year, but you know what? I say hang on. I think he's going to be definitely a really good player in the league. I think some of the naysayers are probably wrong on where he's headed. He's just in a bit of a slump, but I do think we'll see Matt Boldy lighten it up. Oh, looks like we've got, as you can see, we've got a Plexi or a clear. There are the Frozen in Times. There are a couple other versions of this Plexi card. They're, way to see this, they're quite thick. So we've got our base card here, and then we've got a red parallel of a base card numbered, 188, 499. Congrats to Vegas. Pull from the back. We're going to have probably a bunch of base here, because whenever you get a plexi, you end up with a bunch of base cards. And who do we end up for our plexi? We have Matt Sogard. It is a numbered card. It is 295 of 299. Pretty cool looking cards. They are quite thick and made of plexiglass. Get a thicker sleeve here. Put that in there for now. So congrats to Ottawa. 3 packs left, halfway through the box. So far, so good. Not bad pulls at all. Got a rookie here on the back. Is it the one we want to see from Montreal? All right, we got a base card here. Some filler. Riley Walsh, level 1. It is 489 of 999. Congrats to Jersey. Then we have a rookie renditions of Jordan Harris. It is a patch card. Congrats to Montreal. Get that one in the sleeve. Top loader as well. Maybe we'll swap out the card cam for, oops, sorry, banged the main camera. Okay, 2 packs left. Base card here. The Trilogy, a Future. Again, this is Lucas Raymond. Congrats to Detroit. Future Generations. Decoy. Oh, what do we have here? Other Futures, a red version. 137 out of 599. Congrats to Nashville. Tomasino. And Lucas Reichel again. Level 2, numbered 182 of 699. Congrats to Chicago. That's 2 out of here. Roger making out like a bandit. And yet somehow, I think he's probably still sitting there saying, geez, no, it's not quite what I'm looking for. Last pack of Trilogy. We got a base card, Decoy, and a Jack Quinn signed. Congrats to Buffalo. Signed Jack Quinn, number 42 of 299. Nice pull there. So we've got an autographed. We have a Jordan Spence. This one is numbered 350 of 399. Rookie renditions, blue variation, blue parallel. And then we have another base card in the back. So congrats to Buffalo on that one. That's a nice little card. Those Quinn brothers are quite something. Enjoy watching all of them play. They're very entertaining. Let's put that one just over here. Jordan Spence sleeved up. And then we're going to crack right into the SP Game Used. That's the SP Game Used. This product here is 22-23 and only 6, I think 6 cards. Yeah, 6 cards per box. Not a lot of cards in here. Fairly high-end product. Last I checked, these were still retailing somewhere in the $200-ish range per box. $200 for 6 cards, not quite the same as the cup, about $1,200 for a box, and a limited number of cards. Let me just move these particular cards out of the way, and then we'll open up this SP game used. Okay, so there's our one pack of cards for $200-ish. Looking for 1-of-1 authentic rookies. Wouldn't that be something nice? May contain sensitive redemptions. I believe these redemptions are good until 2025, if I'm not mistaken. So if there's a redemption, we should be good. Since this is live, I can't really take these off camera because I wouldn't want to have anyone not be confident I'm not doing something funny with the cards. But sometimes it's nice to do a bit of a reveal of the cards with a dummy in front, but that's okay. We'll do it this way. We've got John Tavares. This is an 88 of 232. Nice looking card there. We'll look at the backs after we get through them all. I'll do all the fronts, and then we can look at the backs. Again, there's only 6 cards, so let's take our time with these ones. Just in behind Tavares, we have, it's a leaf box so far. We got Shalgren, authentic rookie. So we have a rookie. Congrats to Toronto, by the way. We've got 2 cards here for you. Behind Shalgren, we have a giraffe patch. Wow. Jack Quinn signed patch. Congrats to Buffalo. This is numbered 31 of 35. What an amazing card. Love these things. Love them. So if you're not familiar with these, you can actually spell out his whole name. So it'll be Jack Quinn. If you get them all, it looks really neat in a frame. I've seen those a couple of times. And behind that, we've got Brock Nelson patch. It is a jersey. Congrats to the Islanders. And another Buffalo card, another Jack Quinn. My goodness. Authentic rookie card, a jersey card of Jack Quinn. I think that's the third. Yeah, third. We had a signed Jack Quinn in the trilogy. We've got the jersey card here, and then the auto. Who would have thought Buffalo would have been a nice team to have in this particular break? But these are awesome cards. So again, there we are. Get these into some thick sleeves. Give me one sec here. Very thick cards, by the way. I'm not even gonna, I'm not gonna chance it. The thick sleeves that I have might not even be thick enough for that particular card. So I'm gonna leave that out for the moment. If I don't have any, I think I have some just on the other side of the room here. If I have some, I'll get that sleeved up. If not, it'll sit right there on the table until I can get to my local hobby shop and grab some thicker sleeves for that one. I do have some top loaders, but you got to put them in a sleeve first. I do see guys sometimes putting them directly into the top loader. Please don't do that. It's a great way to scratch your card. These are beautiful cards. You don't want to scratch those. All right, there we go. Not a bad box at all. Enjoyed opening that one. That was pretty cool. Then we're going to go into our last box of the night. That is the last hobby of the 2023-24 Upper Deck Series 2. Hoping, of course, for a Connor Bedard card of some kind. His young gun would be absolutely amazing. But I'll take anything. Anything Bedard would be nice to see. This aside, grab that Jordan Harris out of there. Off to the side. Just going to set this just off to the side so we don't accidentally hit that. And just before we get into this, a little bit of a public service announcement. I know we have a lot of newer people that are getting into the hobby. I've seen a few people that have been in the breaks that I know are new to the hobby as well. I can't stress this enough. Please, guys, do not buy these boxes from people that you do not trust. There's a lot of people going around where they open up a case, because in a case, if you have a sealed case of 12 boxes, on average, you should be hitting a Connor Bedard Young Gun card in every 8.5 boxes or so. It means that there is, or should be, at least one per case, sometimes 2. There are people that are opening up their sealed cases. They grab a random box and they keep going. And as soon as they hit that Connor Bedard Young Gun rookie, they sell the rest of the boxes off. If you're buying a loose box from somebody and you don't trust them, you don't know who it is, chances are that you're getting a box that has very little odds. And I mean very little odds of having a Connor Bedard Young Gun in it. So I do caution you with that. The blasters, even worse, the blasters, do not buy the single packs. The blasters this year, for those aren't aware, when you open the blasters up, the very first pack in the box has the Young Gun in it. The rest of them after that likely don't, because the blasters you get on average one Young Gun per box. And so again, those loose packs after that, not to say there couldn't be something good in there, but if you're searching for Young Guns, it's probably gone. Okay, so tins, the same tins, there's 4 in a box. Don't buy loose packs, because even from a tin, if they hit their 4 Young Guns, the rest of the packs that are in that particular tin likely does not have a Bedard in it, or at least a Young Gun. It might have a Bedard insert, which I guess if you're chasing those, that still exists. But that's my public service announcement. I really hope that I can educate some folks on that so you don't get taken advantage of. All right, last box for the night. Good luck again, everyone. Let me throw those teams back up again in case you weren't sure what team you were assigned. Let's mix these up a little bit. Okay, here we go. And when I say somebody you trust, I'm talking about online people. If you don't have someone that can vouch for them, then maybe that's not where to go. I would think and I would hope most hobby shops can be trustworthy. I know my local hobby shop, I've talked to them several times about their practices and how they do things. I've seen it in action, and I know I can trust them, to be fair. So if I'm buying a box, I know that it wasn't out of a case that already had a Young Gun pulled that they are aware of. And so I do trust them. All right, here we go. We got our base cards. Got a Pasternak player card. Oh, there it is. Oh, my goodness. There it is. Roger. Congratulations, Roger A., on the Connor Bedard Young Gun. Wow. I'm a little speechless, to be honest. This is the first one I've personally seen out of boxes I've been pulling. Wow. Let me just put that down. Let me get that sleeved up in just one moment. I want to get that on camera on front and back. Wow. Congrats, Roger. I hope you're watching. I hope you're seeing this live. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We get that in a sleeve and a top loader. And the centering on that looks pretty good. For those that aren't sure about the centering of these cards, at least what I've been reading and researching, if there is space between the N and the L, so if you see white on the boards in between the N and the L on the edge of the card, and you see these 2 little dots on this side, the centering should be good. From what I can tell, the corners look okay on this one. I don't see any dents or anything, although I will say I'm looking at this through the lens of a camera. I would have to look at it a lot closer with a magnifying glass later, but this card looks to be in really good shape. Again, congratulations to Roger. Let's put that down, grab a top loader. Unreal. Again, congratulations to Roger. Been a supporter of the channel and our breaks since near the beginning, so very happy to see him. Not that I wouldn't want anyone else to win it, of course I do, but it's nice that it's going to somebody that has been a supporter since near the beginning. If not the beginning, I think he might have actually been here right from the beginning. I think that's just going to sit there all night under the card cam, because I don't know how we top that one unless we pull the 1 of 1 gold, which, by the way, is got a $1 million US bounty on it from David Adams out of the US. Still not been pulled, from what I understand. Wow, where do we even go from here? We got our Upper Deck canvas card here, Barzell, and then some base cards. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Love seeing that sort of stuff. That is awesome. Okay, so this is interesting. I can see that there are people watching. I've got the stats up here on YouTube, and I don't see a single comment in chat. So I don't know if chat's broken or you're all just as speechless as I am. But if you're here, drop a chat, drop a note in there. Give a good congratulations to Roger. Okay, here we are with some base cards. And we got our Director of Boards. This is a Sparkle version of Zach McEwen. We have a canvas, Javanen, Jordan Kyrou portrait, and a bunch of base. Okay, at this point, I can only think that the chat's broken, or everyone's watching on a phone. Maybe it's a little harder to comment when you're on a phone, so maybe everyone's watching on a mobile device. Okay, a bunch of base here. We are with an Ecliptic. Deep Roots, Willie. And our first young gun other than Bedard. Congrats to Tampa Bay. And a bunch of base here. That's weird. This pack feels thicker for some reason. I don't think there are any thicker cards in this. Oh, there's a gold sparkle. You say Saros. That's the Nashville. That's the first gold sparkle I've pulled myself. I've pulled lots of silver ones. Not a gold one. Instinctive, 2 back-to-backs. And another young gun of... Okay, so the conspiracy theory may hold true. Apparently, if you pull this young gun, Connor Bedard is in the same box. I've been reading it everywhere. I saw it happen online, and it just happened here live on YouTube. If you end up with a Mason Lohrei card from Boston, apparently Bedard is in the same box. Interesting. I have no idea who it was that figured that out, but I'm a believer now. So congrats to Boston on your young gun. Base here. Director of Boards, Laurier. Deep Roots, John Carlson, and our honor roll of Matt Murray. We got an Austin Matthews. I don't know. Is he going to hit 70? Marner out. I don't know. Still mathematically possible. He's there. It's possible. Barkov. Kucherov. Portrait. Bunch of base. All right, the chat is working. I see Trevor C. congratulating Roger on his Bedard young gun. Got an Ecliptic, Sparkle version, Kaprizov, an upper, canvas, Logan Thompson, and an Otter roll, Ridley Gregg. Boy, that always freaks you out, eh? Connor Murphy, Chicago. Okay, there's the monster season. Got 1 per box. Connor McDavid. Foley. And Luke Hughes. A says, first time being part of a break. I believe I have Buffalo. Did you pull anything for Buffalo? Wow, a latecomer here because my goodness, Buffalo has hit the jackpot tonight. Probably not so much so as the Connor Bedard Young Gun, but a lot of really great Buffalo cards. So congratulations to A. I don't have the teams in front of me, so I don't know who your first name is, but yeah, you've got some really nice cards from Buffalo tonight. Oh, we got another Silver Outburst coming up. That's 1 per box. We have our Instinctive first, John Gibson. And we have a Young Gun here for Columbus. Columbus is getting a lot of Young Guns as well. Congrats to Columbus. And our Silver Outburst is Jacob Trouba. Congrats to New York Rangers. A bunch of base here. Get that Young Gun up sleeved. Down to 3 more packs here. Silver Outburst. And reminder, I do have 1 card here that I need to randomize. That's the Program of Excellence, the Team Canada card. I'll do that right at the very end. Okay, I got a Blue Dazzler of Noah Cates. Kliptik, Svechnikov. Another Young Gun here. Congrats to Pittsburgh, John Ludwig. Okay, 2 more packs to go. Instinctive of Samsonov. Got another Young Gun here. Jackson Lacombe. Congrats to Anaheim. And an Upper Deck Canvas of Jake Ottinger. I think that was the last Young Gun of the box. What do we got? 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's probably the last one for this box. Possibly 1 more. It's average of 6. There might be an extra in there. I want to get greedy, though. My goodness. Doesn't get any better than pulling the man himself. All right, last pack for the night. Again, thanks, everyone, for the support. Thanks for taking part in the breaks. We do have a break scheduled for next week. Next week is different. Next week's a break where I am taking Chicago out of the running. So there will be 31 teams and 31 spots. And the way that's going to work is that everybody that's participating in the break, so if you have a spot in the break, I am going to randomize every Chicago card that we pull for the night. And what is it that we are opening? We've got 2 boxes of Series 2, and those 2 boxes are actually from a different case. So I have 2 boxes of Series 2. I have a box of Artifacts and a box of O-Pee-Chee. All 3 of those products, have a shot at Bedard cards. So I'm calling that a little bit of Bedard Mania. Hoping to pull some really great stuff out of there. Again, Chicago will not be an option. We're still randomizing teams, same as we did tonight. Just won't be a Chicago. And everybody that takes part in the break, I will randomize the cards. And I'm only randomizing it once. So we're going to go down that list. If there's 10 Chicago cards, 10 people in the break are going to get a Chicago card. Maybe not 10 different people. I should say 10 spots. If you have a spot, each spot will be assigned a Chicago card at the end. I have a feeling that break is going to sell out fast, so you may want to head over to maritimesportscards.com and get your spot before they're gone. All right, last pack. Again, good luck. Who knows what the heck could top that? I mean, I guess there's always dreaming. All right, what do we got? base and instinctive here. Oh, wow. Got a young gun black. Jake Livingston. Congrats to Nashville. These black and white canvases are definitely much more rare, and to get a young gun of a black and white canvas, that's certainly a good one there as well. We got Owen Beck on the honor roll. The rest are base. So we got quite a number of the cards laying out here in front that were some nicer pulls from tonight. I do have, what did I do with the, I do have the really nice Buffalo card here for A that is watching. That's one of the cards you got tonight, Mr. A. It is a 31 of 35 Jack Quinn signed jersey card. It's a draft day card as well, so this is phenomenal. It's a manufactured hockey patch. It's not game worn or anything, but still quite an amazing card. So that was one of the pulls that you got from Buffalo. But you got a bunch of Jack Quinn cards. I think there's 3 or 4 of them that we pulled tonight. One's an autographed card, another autograph. So that's 2 autographs. And I don't have them all sitting here in front of me, but nonetheless, fantastic. Let me randomize that Team Canada Program of Excellence. I'm just going to switch over to the randomizer once more. The way that's going to work is I am just going to press the button once more on the list of participants for tonight. So the ones on the right-hand side, whoever gets the number 1 spot will get that Program of Excellence card. So good luck there. And that Program of Excellence card will go to Rich B. So congratulations to Rich B. That Program of Excellence card is yours. Trying to find where I put it so I can throw that one back up on screen. Here it is here. That's the Program of Excellence card, the Team Canada card of Todd Harvey. That one's going out to Rich. Thank you again, everybody, for the sport tonight. Hopefully I'll see most of you, if not all of you, back for next week's break. It'll be a week today, so Thursday the 21st, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Atlantic. If you're into card shows in your Atlantic, Canada, which is where I'm located, there is a card show coming up in Amherst, Nova Scotia on Saturday. Should be a good one. And then the following Saturday in Moncton, New Brunswick, there is a card show. I think there's another one also on Sunday in Moncton. I don't have all the details with me here during the live broadcast, but I will definitely have them up on my Facebook page. Help support those local card shows and go out and find some treasures. Roger A., if you're watching, I will get in touch with you and find out how you want that Connor Bedard card delivered to you. I'm not positive where it is that you live. If you're local, happy to meet up with you and deliver that in person. Let's not risk sending it through the mail. If you're of distance, I will definitely package it well and send that out to you. A tracked version. Thank you again, everyone else, and we will see you next week.